And Gino.
We'd like to thank you for joining us again for our second half of the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. Your source of knowledge. That's right, your smartest 2 hours of the week, where we share with you what you need to know, want to know, and should know about real estate and finance to help make you the smartest person at the water cooler. Do they still hang out at water coolers anymore?
You know what? We really still do. You know, I still see it here. I don't know if we call it the water cooler. There's probably a better word for it. But that we still do. We still kind of seems to be the gathering point of the office.
You're the smartest person on social media.
Oh.
Ooh, how about that? Everybody's on social media these days. If they aren't, you're the one.
I don't know. I get thirsty, but it's not usually a water cooler.
Yeah, and thank you for stocking the fridge.
You're welcome.
Okay, and you recognize that voice, that booming, good sounding voice of Mr. Scott Crayon, another one of our top mortgage professional, true professional. We actually sought after Scott for a year to bring him on our team because he is truly one of the best, a good person, a really fun person to know, and great with his clients and his professionals. Nobody better. And thank you for joining us, bud.
Absolutely. Thank you for the endorsement.
Oh,
yeah, he doesn't do bad on the radio either.
Did I read your endorsement right? No,
Sorry for the typo.
Yeah, no kidding. And joining us, we're really excited. We've been actually trying to get our good friend and one of the top real estate professionals in all of Santa Cruz, Mr. Daniel Walsh. We like to call him Danny Walsh.
Danny boy.
Is Danny boy okay?
Danny boy, Daniel.
All right. I've known Danny for quite some time, and he works with Remax and the Kathy Watterson team, one of the top two teams in all Santa Cruz, and you should be very proud of that, bro.
Well, you know what, we are. We still are.
You still should be. You're just used to it now, huh?
Yeah. No. I mean, it was a really good year, and we were very thankful, and we had a great time helping a lot of families and friends last year. So we're hoping to do it again in 2014.
You see, what you're going to like is Danny's another one. He's very similar to what you're used to hearing on our radio show and from our Cherry Creek team. Just a real solid individual that really cares about what he does. No showmanship, no sales. In fact, we had to drag, kick, and pull him into sharing their knowledge on the show, and that's what we had to basically drag them in, saying, hey, it's not about showmanship, because you guys don't care about that. That's apparent. You guys care about helping your clients. That's where your focus is. But we brought Danny on to express his knowledge and how they've become so successful, and that's something you need to know. You need to know how these teams and how they're doing it and what they're doing to help you become successful. Because I will warn you, we've warned you, right, Gino, that Spring Fling is here. It's already hit, meaning we have a limited amount of inventory in Santa Cruz Valley. It's ridiculous. A normal market's 1,200 to 2,400 homes. Danny, we're at 700 right now, which is the highest we've seen in a little while.
Yeah, actually, I think it's below 700. I mean,
already?
If you go all over the entire Santa Clarita Valley, probably up to 700. But I mean, right here in the center of our valley, I think we're still below 600.
Okay, so you're going to have a limited options. Good news is, if you're a seller, because a lot of sellers are worried about, well, I'm going to wait, or buyers say I'm going to wait. Danny, is it okay if we go through the show and explain why now is a great time to buy and sell a home?
Absolutely.
Okay, because I know you guys are one of the best at it, so we're looking forward to Danny's got some great tidbits to share with you. Before we dive into those with Scott Crayon and Danny Walsh, we're going to give you your market update of what's going on in the real estate market today, give you an idea of what the trends are, and to help support what we were just talking about, right, Gino, that the market's still hot.
It is, and we've been talking about for, about 4 months now, maybe even 6. We've been giving the warnings of when you see the Case-Shiller report, right? That's what almost everybody follows as far as year-over-year appreciation.
Well, that's what we follow, our industry professional. How about you out there? Do you guys read the Case-Shiller report? Is that bedtime reading for you?
Well, no, they only look at the one big picture that says 11.2 or 17.1. They don't read the whole report.
Good point. They just look at the pretty numbers. They look at the pretty numbers.
Yeah. So just don't be afraid. It's got to come down. It's going to come down. It's starting to come down. I'm surprised it's still holding as well as it has.
I am too, I have to say.
and the thing that was really interesting is what we're seeing on the street. We're seeing real live price appreciation. I'd love to talk to you a little bit more about that, Danny, because I'm seeing it Appraisers are dealing with it. Agents
Mhm.
are dealing with it. We're dealing with it.
Mhm.
Real price appreciation on every single transaction. And that means we made it through a slow winter and didn't lose a bit of value. So that was really interesting to me this year.
And very important for you to stay tuned, because we're going to talk about that, because a lot of you are misinformed by the media. A lot of you are misinformed by the fear factor. And a lot of areas are different than Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz is a unique area that you need professionals like Danny Walsh and Scott Crayon that understand and live in our community, do business in this community, and some of the top real estate professionals and mortgage professionals in our town. So they can give you true day-to-day advice of what's happening out here, not just what's in the media, not what's happening in California, not what's happening in Los Angeles. We'll give you an update on that. I mean, give you some idea. Home prices nationally are still up double digits. Nationally, they're up 11.1%. But you're going to hear the media jump on this because February we're at 12.2%. Oh no, we're losing appreciation. No, it's just down from last year, because last year went crazy. We finally were at the rock bottom of of values. So it had to go up at some point, so it went crazy. When it finally we got rid of distressed properties, meaning foreclosure and short sales, and we were having actual appreciation, the values went up exorbitantly. But we're still down, just so you know, between 16 and 20% from their highs. So there's still room for them to go up just to get back to where we were in 2003. That's over 10 years ago.
But you know, those naysayers, the ones, it'll never go back there.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
like
yeah.
it never went back to that $68,000 four-bedroom house in the valley, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember when I sold my condo, and the last time I went through one of these tanks before, but just so you know, I have a lot of experience. And I've gone through this, and I know when I sold one of my condos, because the market was tanking, I sold it for like $100,000. I bought it for $134. I had to sell it basically for $130 or $100,000, and I'm like, it'll never get back up there. Those condos right now are selling for $300,000. The large homes in Valencia were selling for $400. Went down to $200. Everybody says they'll never get up to $400. Those homes are selling for $750,000, $800,000. So it's almost doubled since the last high. So don't kid yourself. Danny will help us with this because he's living, breathing action in the field. So, you know, we won't have bullet holes, you know, coming through the Vault Media Studios, but we will get some up-to-date feedback from a top professional real estate team that's is one of the most successful teams. So if anybody can give us the answers, it's Danny. So you ready for that next segment, buddy?
Can't wait. Can't wait.
I know you can't, because I'm just talking.
Yeah, the one thing to mention real quick there is, keep in mind, here's our next projection. In June, you'll see a drastic drop-off.
Yeah, I mean, it's going down. But just so you know, prices have still increased 3.1% over the last 3 months. It's still increasing. So don't let the naysayers, the media, send you off. Listen to Don and Gino every Thursday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. or go to our website at donandgino.com. We have a plethora, that's my big word for the day, of videos from our shows, full shows, over 150 of them. We have 350 clips on there. Even Danny Walsh subscribed to our YouTube channel, so you should too. Like our Facebook page at donandgino.com. Click on the little Facebook logo. Everybody knows what that looks like, and we like to be liked, so we can update you on a regular basis. Okay, so we're about to go to our first break. We have so much great information from Danny Walsh of the Kathy Watterson team, one of the top real estate professional teams, going to share with you what's really happening here in the real estate community. We'll be right back.